G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur, hippie here, the only soccer show on the internet. Hang on, press the button, do it properly, mate, do it properly. There we go. Now, not football this one, not football. Bit of drama, I've got to keep it light though. So I saw Will Stewart's video or stream this morning where he's trying to show or explain how there's nothing fishy at all with Tottenham Away's subscription numbers. And Will says he's got no, he controls the finances. Not 1 cent of that has gone to buying subs. I don't doubt him. I believe Will's got, he's nothing to do with it. Now, I didn't pay full attention, so I'll try and get this right. Will's basically saying, they do have videos that get very, very popular. When you look at the number of viewers over a year, it's a lot. So when you're getting that many views, it's not surprising you'll get a load of subscribers and the channel will grow quickly. And also he went on to, look, most of the people who watch the videos aren't subscribers, which I think is irrelevant and in fact makes the case a bit worse, as I'm going to show you. So look, I'm going to step through a few things. There's going to be a bit of not so much maths in here. I hope I explain this right. And look, anyone at Tottenham Away, if they can figure out how this happens legitimately, then I'll take it all back. So let's have a look here. So what I'm going to show you is a site called Social Blade. That's something I look at from time to time. It's nice to see, because YouTube analytics, click this and click that. Social Blade does a similar sort of thing. It's a lot simpler. And whereas there may be sometimes maybe a day lag in the figures are pretty much right. There's a bit of margin of error then, but it's nothing that would affect this. And I look at it for my own, so I know from my own views and my own subscribers that I gain, I know that it's accurate as far as that goes. So what I'll do is I'll show you a normal channel. Normal, legit. I'll show you my channel. All open here. Where's the button? Even when I'm recording this. There it is. Forgot where it was. Whee! Here we go. Hotspur baby. So here we go. So it shows you various stuff, Monthly earnings doesn't seem to add up anyway, but that's the bit that's a bit balls. But because it just goes by views, it doesn't go into hours viewed as well. So, there's an overall thing of my, subs and views. And down the bottom here, so here's 2 graphs since, it looks like almost since my channel started. It goes back a year, I suppose, a year. So the top one here is how many views I've got each month, or channel in decline. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is the number of subscribers I gain each month as well. And you can see, as you'd expect, the shapes of these lines, kind of roughly follow each other. I mean, there's no weird differences, they're different scales, these things, So, let's look at one of my good months. So, views, let's call it 50,000. New subs, 300. 40,000 here, 170 there. Look, as a rough estimate, generally, I find that, and I've done a bit of looking up about this. Generally, say if I do a video and it gets 1,000 views, that's roughly about 10 new subscribers. It's roughly 1%. If the figures what the video I did the other day was 7,000 views, he got about 80. So it's still in that ballpark. You're talking 1%, 1 and a bit percent, and it makes sense. I want to try and appeal to your logic here. You ain't going to get subscriptions without views. This is my hypothesis. I hope it's not a silly one. It's unlikely that you're going to get a swarm of people coming into your channel, just clicking subscribe and then buggering off, not watching anything. It's usually a case people watch the video and 1 in 100 will go, yeah. Well, it's not quite that, because a lot of them are already subscribers. You can't subscribe twice. Okay. So that's what And you can look at any YouTube channel, it kind of broadly follows this, you know. There might be differences here and there. I mean, you know, say if someone's been on TV outside of YouTube, it might wobble a bit, but this is mine, you know. The two lines, you know, more views, more subs. Less views, or tragedy. Less views, less subs. You know, that's how it kind of bloody well works, basically. Now we'll have a look at Tottenham Away. Hey man, and look, and if the first argument is these figures are inaccurate, to me you've lost the argument immediately, because I was actually watching these numbers because I saw Tottenham Away. It sort of jumped 5,000 subs a couple of months ago for no real reason. Just went up by 5. Went from like 19 to 24 in a few days. Like I said, YouTube counts. Like, well, how's that happen? I was looking at the views. There's no views. So I'll show you what Tottenham Away's graph. Now, their argument is that they have videos that pop off and that generates the subscribers. All right, let's see how that matches up to the graphs here. So here's the two graphs. Lots of views here. Look at this. 252,000, you know, that's a video popping off. There's something happening there. That's cool. The subscriber count, it went up 600, you know. Didn't shoot up, did it? In fact, when views came down, what the hell? We're going from 600 odd subscribers a month to 3,800, 3,300, 4,400, based on how many views. Now, you work these figures out, which I have done. It's roughly according to this. And this is like so Will showed you the best case look, right? Where you see the whole year, right? This is kind of what this is, but it's month by month. So on a little month snapshot, they're getting 6% of video views and turn into new subscribers, which is 6 times normal, which for a start, to me, hey, looks a bit fishy. Looks a bit fishy. But that's not the end of the story. This is making it look better than it is, man. So you can see these things here. This is how much subs they usually get when they get going, you know, 500, 600. Look, video pops off. Yeah, fair enough. You know, views come down a bit. Subs go up. Views plummet here. Oh, sorry. Views are low here. Look at that. 80,000. New subs, 5,700. What? 80,000 and nearly 6,000 subs. Come on, man. And as I said, this is the best look that you're going to get out of this, because when you actually look at the day-to-day figures, folks, this is when it gets really interesting. Now, there is a view in here, you know, day by day, but it just shows the last 2 weeks. I think if you click on a tab, you can get the last month. But luckily, I screenshotted this because I thought this was fascinating. So I screenshotted this. Hey, maybe you weirdos out there can say I'm faking this. Hey, that's cool, man. So in this one here, right, so this is from the last jump, right, which I think it was July. This is the daily figures, right? On the left-hand side, we've got new subscriptions, 900, 1.1, 300, 1.6. I mean, there's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Look at this. You know, you scrolled up either way or below, and it was like nothing. No new subs, no new subs, no new subs. And then, boing, look at this. And on the right-hand side, we've got the number of views that day. Even if you've got a margin of error a day, you're telling me that about 1,300 views got you 900 new subscribers? Really? Okay, what about this day? No views, 800 subscribers. You got more subscribers than views. Look, there might be a day lag, but even 4,000 views, there's no way on earth that's getting you 800 subs, man. It's not getting you 800 subs. So this is what I'm basing my theory on. You know, it's not videos popping off because they're not popping off here, are they? Look at it. It's just sort of normal. I mean, it's good figures. You know, it's all right. It's, you know, nothing to be shabby about. Look at that. But when you look at these figures and thinking, I mean, what you're really saying on the, like 1,300 and 900, so you're saying that you got a viewership of 1,300 total and 900 of those people were not subscribers, and they decided to click the subscribe button. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. You know, these are unrealistic figures. Unless someone has got a theory of how this can happen. How this can happen. And how it only happened for this period of time. This is it. This is it. After that, just back to normal, 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 normal. Just this 1 week. No video popping off. Subscriptions totaling around about 5,000 in that space. Now, I got one from the beginning of the year because I saw it went fishy at the beginning of the year. It was about 10,000 at the beginning of the year. Oh, I can't be bothered finding the screenshots. So, yeah, you can sit there and say, oh, well, we get this many views over a year. Here's a graph, and that's why we've got so many subs. When did the subs happen? When? This is when. This is the last jump that they took. And I can't see any reason why it would jump like that, man. No reason at all. So, you know, Will sat there this morning, and I get it. He said, you know, anyone that's saying this channel is buying subs is a liar. I'd suggest maybe, Will, someone might be lying to you. Who could that be? Because it doesn't have to be the channel owner to buy subs. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you would. Why would you need to be an admin of a channel to buy subs? You just need to have a credit card, mate. So, hey, mate, you have a look at your own analytics over there and see if they match up with what I'm saying. That's why I reckon something fishy's going on, man. Something fishy. Anyway, man, hopefully this is putting things to bed, man. Put in bed. I'm welcome for any comments that come up with some sort of factual reason why what I'm saying is wrong. You know, maybe it's possible it's something I'm not noticing or seeing. You know, I'm not a genius, man. I'm just looking at figures, seeing these don't add up, man, you know. But if you're going to say something like, I'm making these figures up, be off with you, because that's not the case. That's not the case. And Will, you'll be able to look in your own analytics and see if this, you know, you'll be able to see this in there in your YouTube figures. You'll be able to see, how did I get 5,000 subs in this period of time when I only got, like, you know, 20,000 views? Doesn't add up. Doesn't add up. So I hope your investigation goes well, man. Till next time, folks. Till next time, it is. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs.